Guys, I just don't understand. Can someone explain to me how Kamala Harris lost this election? Because, like, I thought it would be awesome if she kept saying how similar to Joe Biden she is, after she replaced him. Because when Americans were like, hey, you're too old, you can't run for president anymore, I wanted the person that replaced that person to be like, I'm just like that old guy you hated. But I also was a big fan of the former old guys policy of we are also the border party now. We're the muscular border control party. I really like that because, I also want to kill every undocumented immigrant in the country, but I'm also gay. That's the only difference. That's why I'm voting for the Democratic Party. Like, what argument were you presenting there? I just want to know. Like, I wanted to just make sure that the Customs and Border Patrol, that's 52% Hispanic already, was also gay. In which case it would have been fine for me. That was what I was advocating for. I wanted them to do land acknowledgements while they're fucking shoving Guatemalans into concentration camps. That's my personal choice. That's why I wanted to. It felt like every step of the way, the Kamala Harris campaign was like tailor made for me. Whenever she said, I've prosecuted transnational border gangs, I thought, I like that. Whenever she said, I'm a small business, I love small business. I love small business. I was like, that's so me. I'm small business. I'm Brian Kilme. I'm small business. That's what I said every time. But I never could have imagined my favorite politician that was undermined by Donald Trump and lost in a plus 40 red state, her own race, Liz Cheney, daughter of my second favorite politician, Dick Cheney, serial drunk driver, massive penis, killed not tens of millions, but like displaced tens of millions of people in the Middle East, destabilized the entire planet, made a tidy profit for Halliburton. That's my favorite. That's my guy. That's my second favorite guy. So when Kamala Harris started, after all of the other stuff that she had done, when she started trotting out Liz Cheney, I was like, oh my God, finally a breath of fresh air. This campaign is just for me. I can't believe it. These are all of the things I wanted. These are all the things I wanted from a campaign. And she gave it to me directly when she said, we're working tirelessly around the clock for a ceasefire in Gaza, which never would have happened if Hamas, rapist, barbaric terrorists did not do October 7 because they hate Israel and Jewish people as a whole. And never call it an apartheid or a genocide, or else I will lock you in prison. I was like, that's my shit. I was like, that's me. I love that. When she kept saying, we're going to do a ceasefire and a two-state solution. When she kept saying that. And then Joe Biden would go, yeah, that's right, Jack. We're going to do a two-state, no state. How about stateless, borderless, moneyless society? I don't know what's going on. I'm 800 years old. And then Benjamin Netanyahu the next day would be like, two states, suck my dick, bitch. Give me fucking $8 billion more right now. Fuck you. And then Biden would like, look alive, Jack. You're right. You want to invade Turkey too? Go ahead. That's when I was like, that's my favorite type of foreign policy. I was like, please, more money. So imagine my surprise when the campaign gave me everything I want. I'm the median voter. That's what the media represented it as. They said this was a brilliant, bold move. Imagine my surprise when my favorite candidate that did everything for me has this devastating performance tonight. It's just shocking. When she said something that I've never heard a Democrat say, I want America to have the most lethal military. Okay? I was like, oh, thank God. What are militaries for? I mean, we should just change the Department of Defense back to the War Department, you know? Fuck it, YOLO. Don't even care about the optics anymore. So when I see this, I'm just confused. I'm like, how did this happen? Because why don't these people understand that, like, we want, as serious Americans, we want a managed, more moderate fascist government. That's what we want because we're smart. We're brilliant. We're the smart intellectual guys, not the fucking dumb guys over there. Look at them. Those dumb guys want something different. They want what we want, but not gay. Turns out, if those are the only two alternatives, America is going to go with the other side. Because I have no way of looking at what I experienced in this truncated 100-day campaign as anything but basically a fucking Republican primary. Kamala Harris looked at Nikki Haley's disastrous performance in the Republican primary and said, I want to be that, but with a Democrat next to my name. Think about it. She literally looked at Nikki Haley get absolutely destroyed in the Republican primaries and said, oh, that's my shit. I'll do that. I'll fucking do that. And it turns out the Republican primary redo on November 5th looks quite similar to the Republican primary that had happened that, you know, gave Donald Trump the resounding success.